We're talking a whirlwind romance turned nightmare, a brutal murder in just 7 minutes, and a community rallying to make sure her death wasn't in vain. This is the story of Jennifer Poole, a 24-year-old single mom from Finglas, Ireland, whose vibrant life was snuffed out in 2021 by a monster she thought she loved. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into a true crime saga so gut-wrenching it'll hit you harder than a plot twist in a Netflix thriller. It's 2021, and Finglas, a gritty suburb of Dublin, is alive with its usual vibe. Kids kicking balls in the street, neighbors swapping gossip, and the hum of community life. Smack in the middle of this is Jennifer Poole, a 24-year-old single mom who's basically a superhero in yoga pants. She's raising 2 tiny humans, a 4-year-old boy and a 2-year-old girl, with a heart so big it could power the whole damn city. Picture her, gorgeous, headstrong, with a laugh that echoes like a party anthem, and a habit of blasting music in her car so loud you'd hear her rolling up from a mile away. She's the baby of 4 siblings, Jason, David, Claire, and her, growing up in a family where loyalty's thicker than Irish stew. Jason, her big bro, says, "Jen had my back, I had hers. We were ride or die." Jennifer's a force of nature. She's working at a nursing home, making old folks smile with her chatter and warmth, like she's their granddaughter come to visit. After hours, she's tearing up the GAA pitch, slaying at camogie and Gaelic football for her local club, Erin's Isle. This girl's a beast, never misses practice, gives 110%, and leaves defenders in the dust. Off the field, she's volunteering at youth clubs, running summer camps, and getting her hands messy with arts and crafts like it's her calling. Her social media's poppin', selfies with her kids, dance floor clips, posts screaming, "I'm living my best life." She's the friend who'd answer your 3 a.m. call, no hesitation, and stop to chat with everyone in Finglas. Her motto? Help first, ask questions later. Her heart's her superpower, but fam, it's about to lead her straight into a trap. COVID's got the world on lockdown, and Jennifer's feeling the weight. Solo parenting, no nights out, just her and the kids in their cozy Kappa Road apartment. She's fresh off a long-term relationship, ready for a new chapter, craving that spark to light up her life. Enter Gavin Murphy, a neighbor's pal who slides into her world. He's all flash, designer clothes, big talk, promising her the moon. At first, Jennifer's vibing, posting pics with his arm around her, kids in the frame looking like she's found her happily ever after. But this ain't a rom-com. Murphy's a snake with a hidden past, and Jennifer's about to learn the hard way that love can be a death sentence. Jennifer's tough as nails, youngest of 4, grew up scrapping with her siblings, not scared of anyone. But Murphy, he's a pro at playing people, and he moves fast. Weeks after meeting, he's basically squatting in her apartment, a place she'd busted her ass to make a home for her kids. The warning signs pile up like Dublin traffic. Murphy's a control freak, tailing Jennifer like a stalker at a kid's birthday party. Jason recalls one event. Dude's glued to her, staring, not talking to nobody else. Straight up weirdo. Claire, her sister, meets him twice and gets bad vibes. He's fake, standoffish, like he's hiding something. Murphy starts cutting Jennifer off from her world. Her GAA practices, gone. Gym sessions, nope. Nights out with friends, forget it. She stops posting on social media, her vibrant feed going quiet. Her friends notice she's missing boxing classes, skipping volunteer gigs, even bailing on family dinners early. Claire says she'd come to mom's for 10 minutes, phone blowing up, then bolt like she was on the run. Then the bruises appear, a mark on her cheek, a gash on her leg, a black eye she blames on my son's toy or walking into a door. Claire catches her using special effects makeup to hide the damage. Later, the autopsy reveals 88 prior wounds, cuts, scars, bruises, proof Murphy's been beating her for months. He's got her on a leash, isolating her, breaking her spirit. Jennifer's no pushover. She tries to leave, packing his bags 12 times, kicking him out. Once, Jason and her dad haul him away, dumping his stuff. But days later, he slithers back, sweet-talking her with lies.
Her big heart keeps giving him chances, believing she can fix him. But Murphy's not broken. He's a predator, and his grip's only tightening. It's a gorgeous spring day in Finglas. Jennifer's on fire. She's finally done with Murphy. His stuff cleared out, her apartment back to being hers. She's reclaiming her life, hitting the town with friends the night before, laughing over milkshakes, ignoring Murphy's desperate texts and calls. She's dressed up, makeup popping, ready to shine like the old Jennifer GAA star. But Murphy's circling, a shark smelling blood. He's got no home, no family, and a twisted obsession. If I can't have you, nobody will. Around noon, he shows up at her Capbog Road flat, pulling the oldest trick in the book. Can I use your shower? I got nowhere else. Jennifer's too kind to say no, but she's not dumb. She lets him in, but grabs her 4-year-old son and bounces, driving to meet a friend who's waiting nearby to swap kids or grab clothes for her daughter, who's with her mom. She texts her friend, "He's at the flat. I'm out. Be there soon." She's playing it safe, keeping distance, thinking Murphy'll shower and split. But something, maybe a hunch he's still there, maybe a need to check, pulls her back to the apartment. It's 12:45 p.m., and that choice seals her fate. Jennifer walks in. Her son close behind, maybe holding her hand or staying by the door. The flat's small, living room, kitchen, hallway to a bathroom and bedrooms. Her sanctuary, now a trap. Murphy's waiting, his rage boiling over from her rejection. The air's thick with tension. Jennifer likely tells him to get out, her voice firm but edged with fear. She knows he's dangerous. He grabs a kitchen knife, probably a 20-centimeter blade from her cutlery set, nothing special but deadly in his hands. In 7 minutes, he unleashes hell, stabbing Jennifer 17 times. Chest, neck, arms, blood sprays the walls, pools on the hardwood, turning the living room into a slaughterhouse. Jennifer fights like a lion, arms slashed as she tries to block the blade, screaming, "Stop! Please, don't do this!" Her son's nearby, maybe in the hallway or car, hearing the chaos but spared the sight. Murphy's relentless, each stab a burst of fury. The autopsy later shows wounds to her heart, lungs, and neck. Vital hits that kill her fast. She slumps against the wall, blood soaking her clothes, life fading as her screams stop. Murphy, cold as ice, grabs a bath towel and starts wiping blood off the floor and walls, trying to erase his tracks. Jennifer's friend outside hears the commotion and pounds on the door. "Jenny, let me in!" She peers through the letterbox, seeing Jennifer's lifeless body and Murphy scrubbing like a madman. Friend, freaking out, dials 999. "He stabbed her! Get here now!" She grabs Jennifer's son, rushing him to her own apartment to shield him, and waits for help. The scene's a horror show. Blood on the walls, floor, even the furniture, with the towel Murphy used crumpled in a corner. Paramedics find her in a blood-soaked heap, the knife nearby, and try CPR, but it's over. She's gone, pronounced dead at Connolly Hospital at 1:30 p.m. Jennifer's family, Jason, Claire, David, and their mom, race to Finglas from Dublin and Wexford. Jason, speeding up the motorway, gets Claire's call. "Jenny's been stabbed!" He prays she's alive, but at the hospital a doctor delivers the blow. She's dead. Jason, tasked with identifying her, sees the wounds. 17 fresh stabs, plus 88 older scars from months of abuse. "She was alive an hour ago," he chokes out. Claire, sobbing, says, "I cried the whole drive." Their mom collapses in the hospital parking lot, unable to face the truth. Finglas is in shock, neighbors whispering, "How could this happen to Jenny?" The Gardaí move like lightning, knowing Irish law gives them 24 hours to charge Murphy or let him walk. They've got gold. The friend's eyewitness account, seeing him clean blood and flee, plus CCTV catching him sprinting away, clothes stained. They track his phone, comb the estate, and by Sunday night, just before midnight, they nab him hiding in Dublin, looking like a rat cornered. October 2022, Dublin's Central Criminal Court is a pressure cooker. Gavin Murphy, 30, faces murder charges, and the evidence is a knockout. 17 stab wounds, the friend's testimony, CCTV, and a post-mortem showing 88 prior injuries. Proof of long-term abuse. Murphy lied about his past, claiming he was in Spain, not prison, for beating an ex. Jennifer's family swears she'd have bolted if she knew. The jury convicts him of murder, and Judge Paul McDermott slaps him with a mandatory life sentence. Minimum 18 to 20 years in Ireland. Jason fumes, no remorse, not a flicker, he just stared like a robot. Claire rages, 18 years, her kids will be teens, and he'll walk. That ain't justice. Murphy's caged in Port Louis prison, but the family feels robbed. Life should mean forever for a devil like him. Finglas mourns like it's lost its soul. Jennifer's funeral shuts the village down, shops close, roads block off, thousands line up for a guard of honor. Her GAA teammates, youth club kids, and neighbors show love that screams, "Jenny was ours." Jason turns his grief into fire, launching a campaign for Jennifer's Law, a system to let people check partners' criminal records, like the UK's Clare's Law. This case lays bare the horror of coercive control. Jennifer's life, sports, friends, freedom was stolen before her death, her body scarred by 88 wounds Murphy inflicted over months. COVID's isolation made it worse, giving predators like him room to strike. Jason says she was let down by a system that let him walk free. The fight for Jennifer's Law is her legacy, a shield for others. Claire whispers, "I miss her laugh, her songs, everything." Finglas keeps her light alive, but the hole she left, it's forever. Will Jennifer's Law change the game? Drop your takes in the comments. I'm reading everyone.